Alrighty, I'm gonna say welcome back, because this is the third time I've tried to do this. Welcome to my motorcycle life. Brand new beginner rider, brand new bike. I'm Tom. Got a Z500, good old Kawasaki. Finally able to get out for a ride. Been bloody raining for about 5-6 days now. Absolutely disgusting. It's not even summer yet. The weather is horrible. One good thing is temperature's been consistent, and it's not that cold. It's been quite nice actually. Like the old summer versus winter debate. Holy shit! Give me summer every day of the week, all the time. Anyone that prefers winter is absolutely crazy. I don't know how you can like wanting to have your fingers frozen off. I don't know. I need to get over into that lane. Let me sneak in front of the Tesla. So, welcome to Australia. Absolutely beautiful. Sometimes. Getting towards the end of winter now. I'm still riding with a jumper underneath or a hoodie underneath my jacket. As I said before, brand new rider. There's a speed camera. Of course there is. Brand new rider. I have about just over 500 Ks of experience. Whatever this bike's got, that's my experience. I bought the bike a week and a half ago, or probably a bit more. Probably nearly 2 weeks ago now. And first week I had it, just piling on the Ks. I think I rode every day, and it was probably around 100 Ks a day. Just getting used to it, pretty much. This truck's just gonna push out. No, cool. I've forgotten what I was talking about. Goodbye. Being a brand new rider, technically, if we're going to go like this, I have ridden a bike before. That was a long time ago, and I wasn't driving it. It was my friend's mother when we were young. My school best friend's mother was helping me with that. I don't even know what age we were, probably 6-7 years old. something like that. New to bikes, and I'm new to manuals. It's got my full license. That's easy enough. But I drive an automatic car. Don't come at me. Autos are just easy. Drive and forget. Have fun. I do enjoy the manual bike. My hand coordination is 100 times better than feet. I cannot use my feet for anything. It's horrible. What? What's going on there? Yeah. No coordination with my feet. So, bum. When I was getting my license, did 2 sessions maybe on a manual car. Weren't super successful. I mean, I got home. I was able to drive home. It wasn't too bad. I mean, it wasn't too bad. It was ugly as shit. But I made it work. Come on, change. Come on, change. Oh. That's not fair. But yeah, I did those 2 sessions on a manual car and then just, no. Had enough of that. Can I drive a manual car? Yeah. I've done absolutely minimal driving in one since that time. But I did probably 2 sessions. Then Mum was sick of my shit, so I stopped doing it while I was learning. Just drove the manual, or the auto, I should say. And then the next time I drove a manual was, just pulled out, that's cool, was Christmas 2022, I think, the start of 2023, because I got T-boned, which wasn't very fun, but we made do. Luckily for us, we had just bought an extra car because Dad wanted something a bit stronger to be able to pull the trailer than our other car. So Mum and Dad were on holidays. I came home 4 days early, something like that. And Oh, my blinker's still on. Oops. I had come home early because I had work. I'm going, fuck this. Had work. I ended up driving to work 6 o'clock in the morning. Oh, I didn't make it. $6 in the morning, driving to work. I ended up one song, Californication by the Red Hot Chili Peppers. 4 minutes. It took me that long to turn around from where I was. I turned around, started driving, and then once I got back for the day, I went back home, walked, because I laid in bed and had a look. It was 97 meters from my bed. I put a dot where it happened on Google Maps, and yeah, that was interesting to say. Not exactly how I expected 2023 to start, but it happened. It was great. And that's when I was sitting at home going, what am I going to drive? I can't drive a manual, or I haven't driven a manual for however long. Oh, that's ugly. Hadn't driven a manual for how long? And all of a sudden, my car's been towed away, and the only other car we had was Mum's Mazda, which was a manual. So I was in a bit of a sticky situation. Now that I think about it, it was my first day back at work, and it mustn't have been that long before Mum and Dad were coming home, because I don't actually remember after that happened, after the accident, how I was driving around. They must have been... Damn. I'll say they must have been coming home the next day. I'm sure it was my first day back at work, and I do blocks at work. So how did I drive? So I don't think... I must have had a weird roster at that time. Drive, brother. Yeah, must have just been strange. I didn't get it. And I lived it, so that was fun. But luckily, that means I got to drive Dad's big ute around, feeling like a man for once. It was good. I quite enjoyed it. I did consider buying it off him, but I didn't. I ended up with I've ended up buying my own car, which then extended my, I'll say, borrowing of Dad's car by 9 months, 8 or 9 months. Might have been 7. What month is September? 10. I bought it in October and picked it up at the start of September. So it would have been about 7 months-ish. I know I'm in second. Come on, you can do it. Yeah, so it extended the borrow period, and he wasn't very happy about that, but we'll ignore that part. And then eventually I was at work one day. They said it was going to be about 12 months. So, reality, I was expecting to pick the car up in February the next year, 2024, this year. But luckily, I didn't have to wait that long. Very grateful. I was quite surprised when they said it was almost ready, but I didn't have to wait, so happy about that. And then I've used that car since then. Kept working, got some money back. Insurance was good. That was, I insured my car for my old car for market value, which was almost perfect timing. Oh my god, a bit jumpy. Because I insured it for market value and then got T-boned while COVID was going around everywhere, then, or it was like towards the end of COVID, there weren't any more lockdowns or anything, then the market value of used cars and all that sort of shit had skyrocketed. Which makes me incredibly lucky, because it was a used car. It already had a few Ks on it. I bought it for 10 grand, just out of school, or I was just about finished school. Bought this car for 10 grand, and then when it happened towards the end of COVID, everything was cheap. Don't go too slow. I don't want to change gear. Come on. And so I used the car for, after I bought it, to when the accident happened. It was about 3 or 4 years, and I'd put 100,000 kilometers on the car, which isn't too bad, going to school all the time and that sort of thing. I can't see you. The fuck? Hit the neutral instead of second. That's crazy. Um, can't hit the neutral when I try to, but far out. Anyway, 100,000 Ks, and then ended up getting from insurance 12 and a half back. So, pretty happy with that. I'll take it. No complaints here. And they were really good, nice and easy to deal with, and all that sort of jazz. Trying to get the tow truck was a little bit interesting, finding what number to call. I think after it happened, there's a fire brigade, an ambulance, and whatever, just because it had happened. But everyone ended up leaving, and it was just me in my car, sitting there looking at it. And so what was I doing? Tried to call my insurance company to get a tow truck to pick up my car. I was pretty sure it was going to be a write-off with what damage was on it. But obviously wasn't completely sure. So they came and I eventually called my insurance company, passed me around about 4 times to get to the right department. And so eventually got passed to the right people. Then they came and picked it up, and I walked back home again. I walked to and from home about 4 times, collecting stuff out of the car and then waiting for the tow truck. Only took about an hour or so. And so that happened, and then about 2 hours later, they obviously had a look at it at wherever he dropped it off at. I think I know where he dropped it off at. It's where my new car... that was close. It was where my new car ended up when it got run into, which was another story on its own. Quite interesting. Not really, but more stupid, if anything. But it's a nice view. Eventually picked up? What am I doing? What am I talking about? My, shit. That's what I was up to. I got a phone call a few hours later. It would have been about 2 hours after it got picked up. Maybe a little bit more. But, got the phone call saying that it was a write-off. So that was fun. Talking too much and fogging up my visor. Can't see. And yeah, it took about a month to have a look at different cars and that, and figure out what I was gonna look at buying, sort of thing. It's very similar to that one, the Kia. But you can take a guess on what car it is. if it looks similar to that. But yeah. Whoa, you were a bit close. Just riding the clutch the entire way down there. I don't know if you're supposed to on a bike, but I did it. I've been told the wet clutches are alright for that, so I hope it's alright. But yeah. And then we had to wait for the car. Oh, we're stopping. Oh dear. I can't see. And so picked it up, and then and now we're back to my bike. Now I'm just learning again on a bike. Did my first group ride last week before it started bloody raining. Oh dear. Which I quite enjoyed. I'll say my confidence is definitely, maybe, is building faster than my skill. Straight lines, anyone can do, nice and easy. Puddle, where'd that come from? Definitely came easier, but now I'm doing, is that on my, there's a smudge that I was looking at. I think it might be on my sunlight visor, not my normal one, or half of it fogging up. Might be my sun visor. But yeah, confidence level building up nice, going on straights like this and whatever, and all the roads that I drive on a lot more and already know, then it's not bad. I'm having fun. I haven't done many roads that I don't already know. So the weekly group rides, unfortunately we didn't get to do one this week. You can probably guess why. I'll give you a hint, because it was raining. We do our Thursday night group rides, which is good fun. Now we'll go neutral. Yeah, group ride got cancelled, so I didn't get to do my second one. They said they don't do the same, route every week, so we go from the same spot, but end up going different ways, which will be interesting, fun to get more into it. I've done 2 Giro rides, which one of them I tried to record, but, I tried to record. I recorded a good part of it, but it's not us, is it? Oh, that's annoying. Any microphone that I tried to use with the GoPro just wasn't microphoning. I'll say that. Turn that off. Going to third. Righto. Yeah. So that got thrown out. That was the first time I tried to do a video. Which was very awkward. But the second time was... What was I doing? I think I just went out on a ride like this. Just going out, not doing much. And tried to record just in case. But, yeah, again, first time was with the Cardo, trying to just Bluetooth connect it, get it to work. Obviously it didn't work. Second one, I got this microphone that I'm using now, and then got an adapter and put it on just straight into the GoPro, which again didn't work. Then when that happened, I think I only did the one group ride, and then it started raining, so I've been waiting for probably two weeks. Something like that. About 2 weeks to be able to use the mic. Hopefully this one will work, because I'm going to be really annoyed if it doesn't. Ordered the media mod. I've got it plugged into that now. I mean, you can see the end of the group ride, because this is the way we went. But, yeah. It's being a brand new rider and then doing a group ride is interesting in the way of seeing, one, how people ride differently in the first place. Okay, just cross straight over, that's cool. See how people ride differently in the first place. Make up your mind. What the... Anyway, for the third time, how people ride differently, just in the first place. And then seeing how people muck around when we're in a big group together. On the day that we did the ride was exactly a week after I picked up my bike. Thursday to Thursday. So that means, yeah, it was last Thursday was the last time I rode my bike, and did 500 Ks on it between in that week. So yeah, it was I'd say a really good learning experience. It's an organized... What are we doing? I want to move over, but I don't, because I don't know if this truck's going straight or not. It's going to slow us down. You're going straight. No, he's turning. Damn it. Are you going to speed up or what? Hurry up. Being a group, Facebook group, organised event, this group, Facebook group, had been around for quite some time. So they're well established. We've got the 4 admins of the group come around every week and help everyone out. They've got their the normal full license riders can go wherever they want throughout the group, but then your learners, and I don't know what you've got in other countries, but in Australia you've got your yellow L, your learner riders. Then you've got you in a car, it's a full 12 months on your learner license. Then you've got your, let's talk about $64, $62? No, not quite. $68, but close. Let's talk about night shift, swapping between everything. So, what do I do for work? I'm a nurse. I'm an enrolled nurse. I don't know the equivalent of that. I think the UK is the same, but America, I've got no clue what they have. I know they've got registered nurse and then tech assistants or something like that, which I think is a little bit above our, what we call assistant in nursing. But I'm not sure. I'm an enrolled nurse. I've got a few months left at uni. I'm watching this guy very closely next to me. Got a few months left at uni. Graduate in December. And then I'll be a registered nurse, which I know everyone's got them. So, oh my god, another red light. Once I start doing that, it'll be good. So that's what I do for work. And waiting to finish at uni, upskill, be able to do a bit more, and then I'm going to stay at my current job for a bit longer, and then we'll see what happens. At the moment, I am wanting to move into, probably into theatres, operating theatres, and do something in there. So my last clinical placement was at the major trauma hospital where I live. And I didn't get to go into any of those sort of theatres, but I was in a surgical ward, just like day surgery sort of thing. And so I was allowed to talk to the patients, get permission. This road is bumpy. I was able to get permission and then follow them through the operating theatre to go in and watch what procedure they had done. So that was good. I enjoyed doing that. And then it got me interested in, do I want to continue at uni, like become a doctor and possibly do something in like anesthetic, which did interest me a bit, seeing what they did and that type of thing. Oh my god, this road is no better, holy shit. Do I want to go down that path? Do I just want to keep working as an RN? That's the bad thing about nursing. There's that many different paths that you can go down. Nice bug on my windscreen, my visor. There's too many different things you can do. Too many different paths you can take. So you pretty much just need to decide what you want to do eventually, or just take baby steps in deciding what you want to do, which mine at the moment is deciding that I'll continue going. I just slowing down. Can't see the lights, bloody trucks everywhere. Oh my god, that's sketchy. Oh, the wind. The change in wind pressure. Holy crap. Here I go talking about random shit again. Basically, continue working where I'm at the moment until my current placement that I'm about to start is in another hospital's operating theatres as well. Hopefully I'm in the theatres for most of it, but it's a 6-week placement. So over a month I'll be away from work doing that, but it'll be giving me ideas. Do I actually want to do this sort of thing, or do I want to not? Will I find somewhere else to go? It's just continuing on. Continue with that. See if that's what I want. If not, continue with what I'm doing until I find something different. I'm not stopping for that. Neither the guy behind me, so that's alright. Or I'll stay where I am. I talked to my manager after my night shift the other day. Not yesterday, the day before. What day is it today? Friday. On Wednesday, I talked to my manager and basically said, hey, I need to know what I'm doing. Am I gonna get kicked out of my position because I'm upskilling and we don't need someone in that position? Or am I gonna be able to keep going and am I gonna have a spot to continue working? Is pretty much what I'm thinking. So had a chat to her for a little bit, and I'm not going to say guaranteed my spot because I don't know, but I think I've got a pretty good idea that I'll be able to stay and keep going. Depends if they actually like me or not, I guess. Hehe. Am I too much of a pain in the ass for them? Oh. I hope the lighting's alright. I knew it was going to get dark, but can I get this bug off my visor? Oh, I got it. Yeah. But oh my god, night shift. This is the original point I was going to get to. I don't mind it. It was... Now that I've got a little bit more experience in the hospital with my own patients, like of the new enrolled nurses that started, how long have I been there? 2 years ago, something like that. I think I was the last one. Ugh.